That was Whatever Happens, I Love You by Morrissey. It's such a good song. He's such a jerk. I feel like that's okay to say. I try not to say like mean things about people, but I feel like everybody knows Morrissey's kind of a jerk. I guess that's like kind of part of it. But I just love the Smiths and I love Morrissey and the music is um had like a significant impact on like my songwriting. You know what I mean? Um Also, like I feel like you guys, nobody in here really stands Morrissey enough that you're gonna get mad at me for for saying that. Um, but so I told you guys that song was playing that I was gonna get my shit together and figure out what the rest of the show was about. But actually, what happened is I'm actually just sitting here eating a cup of noodles, which I know is gonna probably make me sick, but I'm freezing because it's been so cold and rainy in LA the past couple weeks. And I just wanted something really hot, so I'm eating this microwave ramen. Um, I'm actually literally eating it right now. I'm sure you can tell. It's getting cold because I keep waiting for those songs to eat it, but the songs aren't coming as fast because I just keep not shutting the fuck up in between them. Um, I'm doing something really exciting tomorrow. I'm going and Ari Aster was kind enough to let me get uh, a little advanced sneak peek of Beau is Afraid, which is his new film, and I'm really, really excited about it. I'm obviously like a huge Ari Aster fan. I've referenced Hereditary and Midsommar so many times in my work, and I think he's like just a visionary for kind of like the direction horror is going. Um, I also have a feeling that this film borrows like a little bit of inspiration from like Michel Gondry, who I've also referenced really frequently. He obviously is responsible for Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, but also another film of his that I really love, which is I can never say this is like my mouth can never say this word correctly, but Schenectady, New York. Schenectady, whatever. It's like a really, really it's a really cool film, and I think that that's there's a little bit of like inspiration in there, so I'm really excited to see it. And I love Walking Phoenix as well, so I'm really excited for that. And I just feel so lucky, to be like a cinephile and like a fan of horror and a fan of people, and to get to like have an opportunity like this where a director is like, "Hey, do you want to come see it?" and whatever. I actually met with Ari in New York a couple months before I started the album film because I kind of wanted to get his read on how he's making this like new version of horror, and also body horror, being like a recurrent theme in some of it as well. So that's how it ended up, you know, his kind of POV kind of ended up helping me craft the Love and Power film, which that anniversary is coming up in a couple months. Would you guys want me to do like a re-release of the film in theaters? Would that be something that you guys are interested in? Because I know a lot of people couldn't go to it last time because of COVID restrictions. Um, but for the anniversary, I was thinking it would probably be pretty easy to get um, IMAX to re-show the film for a weekend, for anyone who didn't really get the chance. And maybe put some like I could maybe even put some extra stuff in there too, like some behind the scenes and some like other content that you didn't get to see, just to make it more special this time around. Musically of merch, you can always have merch. I always want to give you guys merch. I just feel bad, like you know, that's a hard thing. Sometimes I'm like, I want to give you guys merch because I want you to have cool shit, but I also want you to be like, oh my god, they're always trying to sell us stuff. If you guys are going to spend money, I want it to be on like the music or the concert, and I want you to have like a meaningful experience, like something more than a teacher. But if you guys are asking for merch, oh yeah, Garrett is grinding away on those designs all the time. He's the best. Um, but it just got so far off track from where it was supposed to be. I Yeah, so Friday I'm gonna do that, and then I'm honestly probably just gonna hide out until Succession airs again because I'm just like so excited that there's a new season. Um, and I'm so sad that it's the last season. I don't know if any of you guys watch Succession, but it's so good. It's very, very good. I'm really disappointed I didn't get to be a part of it. I really wanted to be in an episode. I was literally like running around pitching myself, being like, I'll play like a drunk pop star at a party that's hitting on Kendall. Like I was like, I'll do anything. I just want to be on the show. I was like, I'll play like some weird girl. I actually said I was like, I'll play a weird date that cousin Greg brings to a party who like kills the vibe. And then like spoiler alert, but like something like that kind of happens with a much different girl than the kind that I was that I was volunteering to play. It was just so funny. I was like, damn, I wish that was me. I wish that could have been me. Um, I love that show so much. I really do. It's like one of my favorite shows since The Sopranos. Like the way that they execute it is so good. And I'm so sad that it's ending. What else? I've also been watching Daisy Jones and the Six, obviously. I think I posted that on my story. I'm only a couple episodes in, but I read the book, so I kind of have a gist of what's going on. Oh, Severance, also amazing. Love Severance. Um, oh, you know what? Also, we never got to talk about this, but I saw so many people talking about them using Bells in Santa Fe in You. Obviously, I've known about that for a while because I like had to clear the usage of the song. But I was so shook when I saw the scene because I knew that they were going to use the song, but they damn near used the whole song. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so exciting. It's like 3 minutes of this song. It was like so crazy. And obviously, as a fan of the show, as a fan of You, I really thought it was very cool, the connection between the lyric, "You won't even notice Little Bird," and then if you watch the show, then obviously you know Little Bird, the nickname. It like tied in like perfectly. Um, what else? Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much like legit. I barely have time to watch anything. It's a miracle that I even have all of these things to like list off that I've seen. I do have to watch The Last of Us. I have to get around to watching that. I haven't seen it yet, and I can't wait to dive in because it looks really, really sick. Looks very, very cool. Um, and then, yeah, mostly I'm just sitting around thinking about all the TV shows that I want to watch that don't exist and being like, maybe I should just write them myself. I don't know. On top of my other 500 jobs and not being able to take a shower that I have going on right now. Just signing myself up for more stuff. It's like kind of hilarious. Ender got new cowboy boots. He loves them. That's most of the personal updates that I have. He's really into peacocks right now. Peacocks and garbage trucks. He's obsessed with garbage trucks. And he loves peacocks. And he says, when he sees them, he goes, peacock, 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 peacock. And it's the best thing ever. Yeah, he loves garbage trucks. He loves construction vehicles. He loves like John Deere vehicles and like leaf blowers and stuff. And I'm like, wow, it's really true that you just become whatever the opposite of your parents are. It's like if you're born to like really working class, like you know, like manly blue collar like kind of people, then you're like bound to end up like super alternative and weird and like liberal and probably gay. And then like if you're born to like a queer person who's like an artist with like a house full of like artistic nudes and like practices witchcraft, then you're going to be like, I love John Deere trucks and cowboy boots. And that's pretty much how my kid ended up. It's literally hilarious. I'm just looking at him like, yeah, like you just know that you're going to be the opposite of whatever your parents are. But I love him. I love my little farmhand cowboy monster truck rally child, and I will support him in any of his dreams. And if he grows up and he wants to be a rodeo master, or or he wants to be a contractor, or he wants to be what else is manly? Help me. I don't know. What's manly? I don't know. Like he wants to do that. I said contractor. I don't know. He wants to like he wants to be a professional bodybuilder or something. I'm gonna support the hell out of him and be like, yes, go off, little like like man dude. I don't know. Like I'm just gonna be this like weird queer little mom like on the sidelines being like, I love you, honey. This is ridiculous. This is getting completely out of control. This is why I was maybe better off script, like having some structure for this thing. This is what happens when you just give me headphones and tell me to start talking. And now the music has nothing to do with what I'm talking about, and this whole thing is falling apart, and I'm having a complete meltdown. Just kidding. But I do want to play another song. And I just love this song so much. I think it's like an amazing pop song. It's one of my favorite like new wave records, and it always puts me in a good mood. Even though it's actually a really dark song, but it just makes me want to dance. Like I wish I had like a gin and tonic in my hand, and I was wearing like a sparkly dress, and I was just like gliding along a dance floor in like the like East End in London, and just like doing my thing. I don't know. You'll see what I'm talking about. It's Pale Shelter.